Good morning to all. Good morning to y'all. Welcome to another edition, episode of Wake and Pack on a Friday morning. TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. We made it through another week. I would say another successful week. Thank you everybody for continuing to tune in, hit the like button, everything, share, subscribe, donate, whatever you want to do to keep this channel afloat. So I appreciate you guys for that. Yes, I'm a little early, but listen, we talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. I got nothing for today. My head's all it's all fucked up. Not bad, but like work schedules and shit. We gotta flip shit around. A lot of changes gotta happen. So as far as this show, obviously, we're gonna wake and pack whenever we get a chance to wake and pack. But it may be at different times. I don't know. It's about to go. It's about to go down. It's about to go crazy. Shout out to Blake 22, man. Shout out to Dave's Garcia, man. So yeah, whatever y'all want to shoot the shit about for a little bit, we could do it, but ain't really much going on right now, man. We're about a month away from some real deal action going on, from some real stories going on. All we doing is reading just, pretty much BS. So, but again, we can talk Packers all day, every day. And, whatever y'all want to talk about, whatever's on your mind, that's what we'll do today. We'll shoot the shit. We'll just bounce off of each other for a little while. But I hope everybody good out there, man. Yeah, bro. You know how work goes sometimes. I just don't like just changes out of nowhere. But stuff happens. Some people, people are gonna be people. Hell yeah, you see that fresh cut, huh? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Maybe time for a fresh retwist now. But when you get the fresh cut, that kind of prolongs, me having to get a retwist. But that day is coming soon because my roots done grew out and all that. My hair normally grows fast. So that's what we talk about today, hair. We could talk about hair today. Who currently has the best hair on the Packers? Used to be, David Bakhtiari for the longest. So who is it now? I'll go with Bullard. McKinney got some nice hair too. He got the half and half thing going on. But yeah, nothing to talk about, y'all. Really just coming through to say, happy Friday to everybody. Show you my face, man. Make sure everything's straight. Again, anything y'all want to talk about, we could talk about before I get into this bowl. And if not, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back on Monday with probably something more to talk about. But yeah, I'm just showing my appreciation to everybody, bro, for real. Yeah, just a bunch of false stories, whatever people want to talk about nowadays. Ain't nothing going on on the Packers front. Hey, shout out to Dave's Garcia for that info. That shows you that they're not playing around. I guess the Polinsky guy just wasn't good enough. We got the Lions kick off of waivers. Okay, so I mean, it really don't matter what happened over there, but one man's trash could be another man's treasure. What's the deal on this guy? Is he in the same kind of situation, sink or swim situation? Is he like, what I'm saying? Is he on his last limbs as a kicker? I don't know much about him, but is it just for competition, or can this guy really come in there and challenge Anders? Okay, you say he's decent. Shit, I don't know, Dave's decent. Decent to me sounds better than Anders, because Anders definitely wasn't decent. So I suppose we'll see what happens with that eventually, right? So that's what's up. But the better part, or the better news about that, Dave's, is we just trying, bro. We just trying, bro. We had three kickers, got rid of one, we bring in another one. That's letting Anders know, like, we are not playing around with you, bro. Good morning to Brandy. Brandy, we just shooting the shit today. Ain't nothing to talk about at any given time. If you want to give one of your list of players being cut or whatever, go on ahead, mama. Hey, Blake, I think that is the route we should go, though. I mean, as far as fans, being that positive towards the situation. So, yeah, man, let's cheer Anders on. I mean, what other choice do we have? Let's cheer the man on. Let's hope he turns it around. And if he does, we'll be thankful. Again, we've seen him make a 58, 59, I believe, in the preseason, right? We know the talent is there. And again, like, assistant head coach, special teams extraordinaire, Rich Bisaccia, we got to get it together. Everything. Kick off, kick return, punt return, field goal, PAT. We need to get everything. We need to really, really tighten a lot of that stuff up, bro. That's really what we got you for. You then ended up getting promoted, deservedly so. But let's not focus on assistant head coach too much. Let Matt do his thing, bro. You need to make sure the special teams are like, come on, bro. When we got you, your resume, your resume, it pretty much said you finished top 8 every year as far as special teams as a whole, bro. I'm not quite sure if we've seen that in Green Bay. We have seen improvements from, the Maurice Drayton days and stuff like that, but you know what I'm saying? We might, we need a little. I think we need a little more from Bisaccia, you guys. I think we need a little more. It just, it's a certain feeling of uneasiness. Again, even Matt LaFleur said he damn near prayed when Carlson would take a kick. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to have to pray before this motherfucker take a kick. You know what I'm saying? This thing tripping. All right. Peter Bowden is putting in that offseason work right now. He's gunning for that long snapper job. Hey, as long as it works, bro, as long as it is something that we haven't seen, bro. It's just, and I'm gonna be honest too. Normally LaFleur, everybody with this organization, Goot, like when we need to attack something, like they normally do it. Maurice Drayton got rid of him, Joe Barry got rid of him, Patton got rid of him. Like they kind of operate quickly when they know they need to make a big change. But again, they changed Drayton. But special teams, I'm just, man, we need a little more work. It just seems like too much uncertainty. We would, I'd rather have an established long snapper who we know and he's going to do well and we still bringing people in for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying we're ignoring this part of it, but man, I think we could show a little more attention to the special teams deal. You know what I'm saying? And even last year, I don't know, bro. Like, I guess you gotta let them go through his struggles, but the way Anders was struggling, why not get a vet out there off the street? You know what I'm saying? At least for a playoff game or something. If you guys should have gauged that his head probably wasn't in the right mind state, or something was going wrong with the operation. Like something was going on. They should have identified that, especially for like playoffs games. We probably could have activated some kicker off the street. I don't give a damn, And then that opportunity for them is the opportunity of a lifetime. So they might come and bring it. So I don't want any time wasted. I don't want to be in the week 6, 7, and 8, and this guy is still missing. I'll give him week 1 through 4. I'll give him week 1 through 4, and then again, It's about win too, because again, somebody in the chat pulled up his stats. They didn't look so bad when you look at it overall, but certain situations we were in and the kicks he missed made a bigger impact. Okay, hey, we need all that, Daves. We need all of that, bro. Okay, I love it. I love it. I mean, you're right on with the quarterback, right on with running back, right on with wide receiver, right on with tight end, I believe. O line is when it gets tricky, but I mean, if you right with all of those, I mean, that looks like a good So we gotta get better at this. So Brandy says 2 quarterbacks, 3 running backs, 6 wide receivers, 4 tight ends, and 9 offensive linemen. That equals 25 total on offense. So she doing the 25. She gonna do the 25-25 deal, and then just do the final cuts. But yeah, Brandy, that looks good. We tried to get a vet long snapper. The operation was more. Oh, it was more the snap than Anders. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, for sure. And even yeah, like it just looked like uncomfortable for him. Like something from the time the ball snapped until like it's just a weird little area in our field goal and or extra point. It's just like something's off. I was thinking maybe, Anders is taller than your normal kicker. Does he need to take a couple more wider steps back? I don't know. But listen, he's doing what he can this offseason. We seen him going to kicking camps, kicking places are supposed to make him get better. The Packers are trying to make him get better in their own kind of way, which they have been. So, I mean, we put this guy in the best position to be successful. Okay. And you know how Goop feels about his picks. So, he might try to keep him around. All right, so 10 defensive linemen slash edge, 5 linebackers, 6 cornerbacks, and 5 safeties. 26. So we have 51. 3 specialists. Okay, so that's 54. Cox puts us over 53. Cox has to make it. Cox has to make it. One of them safeties gonna have to go. One of them safeties gonna have to sit down. And you included Jennings making the roster. Okay. Did you include Kalen King to make the roster, Brandy? I'm curious. Did you include Kalen King? Donovan Jennings is a good pick for a roster spot if he lives up to his college tape. Okay. Again, I ain't gonna get the line like I know about this guy uh, any better than you guys do. So, hey, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, we know he is. We know he's going to get a fair opportunity, right? The way this team is constructed and what we've been on as of late. So, okay. Okay. Just leave that up there a little bit. Take a longer, take another look at that. Hey, and that shows you the depth of our defensive line, bro. That shows you 10. I told y'all we got damn near 2 units. We got damn near 2 units. So 6. Valentine, Stokes, Alexander, King, and Nixon. Okay. Just was wondering if he was included. So obviously we know what's coming next. Rochelle is going to be the odd man out. I don't know if Rochelle just gonna hand that over to King like that though. I mean, Rochelle hasn't been like horrible, right? So we'll see. We'll see about that. But hey, I respect that one. Valentine, Stokes, Alexander, King, and Nixon. Okay, that works for me. That works for me. I'm on Green, and then I'm gonna go Aaron Jones, and then I'm gonna go Ryan Grant. Ryan Grant probably doesn't have the numbers, but shit. I guess the time of my life and the time I was watching them, that was like high school. I love 25, bro. I mean, I thought he would do like a lot more all time, but when he came in for his 2, 3 years, whatever that was, Ryan Grant was nice. Ryan Grant was nice, but yeah, I got Amon Green number 1, Aaron Jones 2, Ryan Grant 3. Now we could go like old school, Dorsey Levens, Edgar Ben, and stuff like that, but I'm more so just talking about my lifetime. I actually seen guys. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but Amon Green is number 1, 1,883 yards. Um, I forgot the rest of the stats. I used to know it. He rushed the most yards in NFL history to not win the rushing title. Why? Because the year that he ran for 1,800 yards, fucking Jamal Anderson, fucking Ravens ran for 2,000. That boy ran for 2,000 1 year and it never came, like never would. Like, how you do that? How you? Some people had them kind of years. Remember Josh Gordon? Ridiculous year, and then bro just disappeared. Let's check it out. We got Carl Brooks, Kenny Clark, T.J. Slaton, Kobe Wooden, Devontae Wyatt, Brenton Cox, Van Ness, Smith, Gary, J.J. I mean, obviously, I would take Cox out of there. Yeah, Cox might just be the odd man out. But again, he might get activated, throughout the season. But yeah, I would take Cox off of that one. Kobe Wooden came in different. Heavy D Wyatt is going to be in there. Brooks, I mean, these are guys who at least shown us, and we know. All we've heard from Cox is good practice, or he's we haven't seen enough like on the field. You know what I'm saying? You think JJ ain't gonna make it? So you think Lucas Van Ness ain't gonna make it? So yeah, Cox is the odd man out on that one. Cox is the odd man out, Brandy. If Jacobs get another rushing title, would I put him over Aaron Jones? Nah, he need a little more work than 1 year. He need a little more work than 1 year, man. But well, you know what? Yes, I would. I would. Not all time though, but like obviously, because it's still a question of who's better. Let's not act like Aaron Jones just wasn't great. Okay, he was. It was just a health issue for most times. But if he comes in and and gets a rushing title, well then that's kind of historic. He's done it before, so but we'll see. I'm not sure if our offense might be a little more balanced, so we might not be able to get that many yards rushing. Albeit it's an extra game. We'll see though. We will see. But 1 year I couldn't do it. But if he does something close like that for 2 years, then for sure. Gordon couldn't stay off the weed for sure. But like when you start looking at what the effects and all that is, again, I know motherfuckers in jail right now for selling weed for a certain amount, but now they sell it on every corner over here. You just walk in with your ID. So they got to fix certain shit about that. And I don't know, with him, the more and more I've heard him in interviews and looked at him and just heard him talk, I just think that he had certain kind of mental issues anyway, which was clearly displayed. He took a lot of time off, drug issues, other drugs too though. Not weed ain't a drug to me, but like he was doing some other shit too. Maybe the weed was helping him. You know what I'm saying? That's why when he couldn't smoke it no more, he probably was high that whole year. That motherfucker did all that shit for real. It helps, bro. Shit. Hey, not sometimes. Fucking every time. Before I lift weights, I smoke me a nice one. I feel good, bro. It feel like the damn weights are easier sometimes. Cause I'll be shit. So, but yeah, man, sad story for him. Not really. I mean, he made a lot of money, but man, to see him, he had a incredible year, bro, and he just looked like unstoppable, and then just disappeared. Looked kind of like Chase Claypool too. Glad we didn't get him. Sam Shields was that dude. Came in, struggled, made some plays. Tomlin Grube was cut short. It was, man. And it sucked so bad because it was like unpredictable. It was like headaches. I really love me Sam Shields, man. 37, Miami. He was a receiver at Miami, and then he converted to corner. Yeah, I love me some Sam Shields. I love me some Sam Shields, bro. And when he went to the Rams, I was happy. I'm like, at least he in LA. But yeah, I really love Sam Shields too. Shout out to Sam Shields, man. Fast. You know what I'm saying? I love Sam Shields. When the season starts, are we going to stream during the games? Or are we back at it on Monday? Maybe with more growth. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I could stream during games. You guys probably think I'm a madman. I'm not gonna be able to just sit down, keep my composure, do play by play. I'm gonna be jumping up. I'm gonna be like, it's just not gonna be right. Like I get wild, and I be drinking and shit. I might pass out for a quarter and then get up, wake up in the fourth. So yeah, I'm not sure if that'll be a good idea, but we're gonna be back Monday. You know what I'm saying, the next morning, or pending on the game and all that, we'll just go live after the game, or go live just as a nightly recap. On Sunday nights we might do a late one. The schedule gonna be all over the place pretty soon. I've been fighting it, but it ain't nothing I could do about it. So, shit gonna be all over the place. So even when it comes to like, the waking packs, we do it the regular time, cool. But if not, it's gonna be a late pack. And that's cool too, because we got some afternoon watchers. We got some people who be at work at this time. So, it's gonna be cool to spread the love a little bit more and grow a little bit more. But yeah, schedule about to get hectic. We trying to figure all this shit out right now. We trying to figure it all out right now. Kind of want to know the full story regarding Lacey's battle with weight. I mean, in a nutshell, and I could be completely, totally wrong. I just heard he had a nagging injury. The nagging injury was like a lower body injury, which really takes away. Running backs can't train the same. They just can't do certain shit the same. The boy liked to eat. So the combination of him not like, listen, me on my low weight journey right now, bro, I fall off for a weekend. I do good for fucking 2 weeks straight and just decide, hey, Saturday, all right, I'm gonna just eat what I want. I ain't gonna do too much, but eat what I want. And then fucking Sunday comes, it's like, you know what? I'm gonna eat what I want on Sunday too. Monday, I'll get back on the grind. Shit, come Monday, you get on the scale. It's like, damn, I put in 2 weeks of that time, 2 weeks of that time, damn weekend, eating Tev's kitchen. God damn it, gained 5 pounds. So yeah, that's what I thought it was. It was just a nagging ankle injury where he couldn't really condition as such, and bro liked to eat, and he just got a little overweight, man. It happens. A lot of weight is again like me. My inner fat person is talking. I mean, I'm still fat. I'll always be fat. I've lived my whole life as a fat person. I was always a lineman, so even when I lose a ton of weight and be looking good, I don't know. In my head, I'm just still fat. So I have a fat mind, and I love all my fat people out there, you know what I'm saying? And I hate fat shamers, bro. I was the one in the pool with the shirt. Nigga, I wore a shirt in the pool, bro. After a while, I stopped giving a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And whenever we play football, shirts versus skins, I'm like, nigga, I ain't taking my shirt off. Hey, it could be anything, Dave's. Again, I tell you, you fall off for a weekend, it's like, damn, bro, all I did was eat a little soul food. But all that, yeah, hey, that Chinese food could do it to you too. Italian food could do it to you. That Mexican food definitely could do it to you. Shit, I could throw me down 8 tacos like nothing happened. I just gotta stop myself. I need to stop at 6. Also, forcing him to play on that bad ankle didn't help. Absolutely. You could just tell too in some points of his game. It's just like Eddie ain't the same. I felt kind of bad for him. What's my stat prediction for the 5 receivers? Just I mean, it's tough. It's tough, but fuck it. You know, put me on the spot, but it don't matter. Christian Watson, I'm gonna give him 1,000. I'm gonna give him 1,000. Romeo grab around 800. Jaden Reed 600 to 700. You know, uh, Bo Melton and Malik Taylor 200 to 300 something. High 300s probably. So that's how I got that broken down. Did I miss out anybody? Melton and Malik Taylor, high 300s to 400s. I'm going with Christian Watson. I'm going with Christian Watson for the big breakout year to get 1,000. Romeo's gonna be close, but Christian's just gonna have bigger explosive plays. Jaden Reed's gonna be doing more. He's gonna be returning a punt every now and then. He's gonna be in the running game too. So his number's gonna get spread around. But yeah, just the answer on a Friday morning, I'll give you that. But coming closer to the season when I could really like see how the camps and all that went, I could give you a better answer. But that's what I got for now. Christian Watson probably going to lead. Romeo probably just going to be like right under him, just as consistent. Jaden Reed, he's handling other things too, but he'll still get his. And shit, Melton and Malik Taylor, I mean, it's hard to gauge, but I mean, the sky's got to be a limit for them too. So yeah, that's where I'm going, and I don't even know about the tight ends. Snacks Harrison barely played. Yeah. Again, bro. I'm thinking it's that issue TJ Slayton had for a little early in his career, which he's totally gotten rid of. He damn near got a motor now. I mean, he still be out there huffing and puffing. But I'm thinking maybe it's a Caleb Jones kind of deal. Like sometimes we wonder why he didn't play. Especially with a name like that is promotable, and I mean he was a hell of a player before we got him. So I mean, again, probably same thing like Mike Daniels. Like 1 year, oh man, he's fine, and then the next year it just deteriorates. It depends. It could be injuries over time. Trying to fight through stuff. Don't know. Don't know. Reed 900 yards, 9 touchdowns. All depends on Watson's availability. That was one thing I was going to mention, Brandy. We know when I said the Watson 1,000. Obviously, if Watson's going to have 1,000 yards receiving, that means he's going to be, available to an extent. So, this is what all hope and good faith. Obviously, injuries are going to happen. We don't know who they're going to happen to, when, part of the game. But if we got all these guys on paper, we can give assessments like that. So yes, Reed. Yeah, it depends. It depends on who's available too. Yeah, not just Watson, but anybody. That gave other people opportunities last year. That gave Malik Taylor a 100-yard game. That gave Bo Melton a 100-yard game. You know what I'm saying? Wicks. Yeah, I knew I was missing somebody. Damn. Hey, I don't know, Brandy. Wicks 500 yards, 3 touchdowns. I don't know, Brandy. I'm sorry. Like, motherfucker be forgetting. Because, okay, we got Christian Watson and then Romeo. So I'm like, okay, but hey, Wicks is not to be fucked with. He going to be out there burning people. I'm with you. I hope Watson gets 1K. Absolutely, Turtles. That'll really get the monkey off his back. That'll get angry casual fan off his back. That'll get anybody who just was curious, like, is this thing going to work, off his back. Dubs 1,000 yards, 11 touchdowns. I'm okay with that. And if he don't get 1,000, it's gonna be close to it. Remember, Devontae used to get 997, 993. Like, it might be one of those deals. Melton 300 yards for 4 touchdowns. Very believable. Very believable. I think we see more 13 personnel than people would assume, especially in the red zone. Um, I honestly, this like I said, this is going to be the first time. I don't know if it's the first time, but where Matt LaFleur really seems like we really have the pieces where he can really run his offense the exact way he wants to without being compromised. So I really don't know what to expect as far as what really sets he comes out in, but I think there's going to be a different year and he's not going to stay still in the same. He might have want to do more play action. He might want to run more. I don't know what his philosophy is going to be going into this year, especially with everybody healthy, because it's a different story. He knows a little more about what guys can do. So you might be right. You might be right. And in the red zone, I mean, even though it's a quick 2 second to 3 second play almost, if that, the more weapons out there, the better. But man, Josh Jacobs, AJ Dillon, uh, Marshawn Lloyd, I think we might have to pound that rock when we get in the red zone. Martellus Bennett, what was that? It was just a attitude thing for him, for me. I was very excited when we got him. I thought some shit was going to happen. Not nothing extravagant, but I'm like, the narrative at that point, I believe, was, oh, Aaron Rodgers never had a tight end. You know what I'm saying? Except for Finley. But again, I think that was after the point of Finley where we was just really looking for a tight end. And I just think it was a mindset attitude kind of thing. Him and his brother, very opinionated. They go to the beat of their own drum. That's they thing. That's what they do. And just like kind of like Antonio Brown. It's like, dude is great. If he really puts his head into the game, he could start for any team. But he just doing stuff. Again, these people are human too, man. They ain't robots. That's why when you do have motherfuckers that's great, acknowledge them for being great for so long, staying out of trouble. It's hard, but you just got some niggas out there, man. They just they just play football, bro. I know, so I don't even think that was an X's and O's thing. Maybe he didn't want to. I'm sure he wasn't too keen or liking the ayahuasca route tree. You know what I'm saying? He just didn't. It was just the time we got him in his career. I don't know. Yeah, but it didn't work out, and that's one that I really thought that would. Reed and Jacobs would get theirs. I know that for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like once I done did all those numbers in my head and forgot about Dontavian Wicks. So and again, these guys' numbers might be a little smaller because again, like the ball is going to be spread around so much, and we have that luxury. You know what I'm saying? So again, it's going to be interesting to see how is Matt LaFleur going to attack this? Whoever's hot that week, you're going to game plan around Christian Watson every week and then let the other things fall where they do. Like, how are you going to work this out, LaFleur? All these weapons, the 2 tight ends. How are you going to work this out to a well-oiled machine? We got all these pieces, but you got to dry that bitch. You got to make sure everything else is cool. So, yeah, I'm curious. I really don't know what we're going to see. This is still going to be a new offense. And I think, we actually do have every tool right now to run this offense the way LaFleur wants to. It might be looking like San Francisco out there. You feel me? Yeah. But again, Turtles, 500 sounds a little low for Wicks. He's due for a breakout. Yeah, but shit. Christian Watson due for a breakout. And Romeo, I think Romeo already kind of had breakout, but I guess he's a lot of these guys, bro. Jaden Reed, you just think he just cool with his rookie numbers, which are the best rookie numbers ever. So I mean, man, good problem to have. Good problem to have. But when you start thinking about it, it's really tough to spread the yards out. I might give Christian 1,000. So really, that Christian 1,000, we might have to say 8 to 900. Okay. Romeo might have to be 7 to 800. And it's going to be tough. Wicks, Reed, it's going to be tough. Hey, I cannot wait to see, man. I cannot wait to see. It's going to be crazy. Wicks is my favorite. He throws some great blocks, and that prevents him from that much production. Yes. But again, if you're playing for Matt LaFleur and you play receiver and you block, he's going to put you in the game. So, and then it might be a can, hey, you might have been going to block that play. Jordan Love sees something. All right, he going to throw you a hitch. You know what I'm saying? So, long as he's in the game, you know what I'm saying? But they said Bo Melton ain't no joke. Bo Keem ain't no joke with blocking either. And that's a good thing to know about a coach. That you could be the best receiver in the world, whatever, but you need to block. So that's a good kind of reputation with Matt LaFleur out there. I see about the same amount of targets for these wide receivers. Yes, definitely. Got to get the yak. They will get the yak. We talking about Jaden Reed. We talking about Wicks. Wicks is going to have the yak just because he gonna beat a dude off the line. With his excellent footwork. Reed gonna get the yak because he gonna be running in the backfield. The linebacker's gonna be thinking they're gonna hand it off to him. Then he goes up, little wheel route, or he could turn it into a drag or a slant. Like that's what I'm saying, man. This offense is just gonna be, again, we didn't have the pieces previously. Again, Christian Watson's critical of not being there. But you see San Francisco's offense constantly moving in the backfield. We do that too, but I think it's going to be on another level. Marshawn Lloyd, he's going to be in that swerve kind of role. That is going to be fucking awesome for him, bro. And a change of pace. Okay, you got Josh Jacobs, you got AJ Dillon. Now this, like, bro. And then even if dudes don't get as many as carries certain games, bro, it's going to be a point in time where Josh goes off, where fucking AJ Dillon goes off, where Marshawn Lloyd goes off. My only question is who's the hell is going to be the best five as far as the offensive line? Absolutely. Maybe less targets if Jacob stays healthy. Absolutely, Brandy. I mean, damn, it's a lot of ball got to get spread around. Shout out to my boy Joe. Watson, Wicks, and Reed on the field together with Kraft or Musgrave. Yes, it will get night. Like, look at that lineup. What are you going to do? One of them guys are going to break free. One of them. J Love is up for him to go through his progressions, but one of those guys can break free. But a lot right has to happen. It's about the pass protection too. It's about a lot of stuff. It's easy when you see all them names and like, oh, they gonna eat, they gonna cook, but it takes our offensive line to block. It takes Jordan Love to go through his progressions the right way and look at all his options. I appreciate the fact that we have wide receivers working on cornerbacks low on the depth chart. Oh yeah, definitely. Again, iron sharpens iron. Iron sharpens iron. So for sure. And they preparing us, like, again, that's the whole situation from Goot. And it just, when a motherfucker, listen, we ain't gonna get into politics, but don't y'all hate before a good dude gets elected, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Soon motherfucker get elected, he don't mention it, none of that shit he was saying, It feels good when Goot says something and it actually happens. When we could just sweep it under the rug. Oh yeah, we're drafting for competition, this and that. It's like, okay, well, damn, you draft 3 safeties. That's fucking competition. You draft, Rasheed Walker did decent. He was a starting NFL left tackle. We damn near beat the Niners. I mean, I would say he's good enough for us to go all the way. Oh, we're gonna draft Jordan Morgan. Damn, that's competition there. Sean Clifford, decent backup. Everybody likes him. Oh, we drafting Pratt. Damn, that's like, bro, for them to say it and then it to end up happening, you gotta respect that, bro. So yeah, iron sharpens iron, bro. We all over the place. Shout out to Jared Reyes. Musgrave 10+ touchdowns. Absolutely. Very possible. Very possible. I see him getting open a lot. He's a matchup nightmare in himself. So absolutely. We had bad luck with tight ends, free agents for a long time. Bennett, Jimmy Graham. Another one was Jimmy Graham. He was one of the players that before he played for the Packers, I was like, I would love for him to play for the Packers. But again, that was like the first 4 years when him and just Breeze was just going crazy. You know what I'm saying? He still came through, had a decent couple good moments. I like how he's became lifetime friends with Aaron Rodgers still and Devontae, so that shows how cool he was. But I always thought Jimmy Graham was a unicorn, and I respect him. You know what I'm saying? I wish we got him a lot earlier. Same like Peppers. Peppers came in and did his thing, but I wish we got him a lot earlier, bro. This motherfucker went to the Bears, went here, went there. It's like, damn, bro, we should have got him a lot earlier. Expect some interesting pony package with Jacobs and Lloyd. Absolutely, it's gonna be crazy back there. It's gonna be crazy back there. And hey, AJ gonna be in there too. But yeah, no, it's gonna be crazy. Again, how far is Matt LaFleur gonna go with this? How much is he gonna open up this offense he has? You know he got some shit that he probably just ain't even ran yet because it just wasn't time. You know he's installing new shit. You think he's gonna continue to do the same shit? Yes, there's gonna be a variation. You know what I'm saying? But then that's another deal with his offense. He uses the condensed, like it's all close together most of the time. He'll spread them out, but normally they're close together. It's like, it's like too many people. Like, and when they go where they're going, that kind of gets people open. He has a offense that helps get people open. Number one, and then we already got these players. Shout out to Von Lee, who's gonna be our left tackle and center. Center, I'm going Josh Myers, man. And left tackle. I'm going Rasheed Walker. I'm going Rasheed Walker. I wish it was Caleb Jones, but I guess Caleb ain't ready. Absolutely. Victory formation. Victory formation, Brandy, is what it's all about. Hey, we got a clean backup quarterback in there, handing the ball off for the last 5 minutes of a game, and get in the victory formation and take that knee. Absolutely. So but as far as the defense, Brandy, let's treat them as humans. But again, the way they're teaching, it really seems like they're not putting too much on these guys, bro. So again, you might have 5 plays to begin the year with. I'm not saying this is an NFL. They're gonna have more than 5 plays, but if you guys know how to do that 5 plays, like if you know it, that you could do it in your sleep, that's better than having a wide variety of plays where you're just thinking too much. So I really think that Hafley's going to keep it simple. They're gonna have a third down package. But the rest, I don't know, bro. I just think his teaching of defense and his whole coaching staff, and I just think we're in good hands. But we still got to give them, Brazil's gonna be its own game. That's like, I don't even know about that yet. I mean, whatever. We're gonna be there cheering and all that, but a game abroad, like that ain't a normal situation. Same like it wasn't a normal situation when we had to go play New Orleans in motherfucking Jacksonville. You feel me? Oh, I was so ready to go to that game. I had tickets to the New Orleans game. We were looking forward to that. But then I went to the one in San Francisco instead. Speaking about tight ends, does Ben Sims and Tyler Davis make the roster, Brandy? Absolutely. I'm going to answer for Brandy, but we're going to let Brandy answer herself. I think she has 4. She has 4. So we'll see what Brandy has to say. Or Bandy. Yes, there's not any competition. Well, Brandy, that might be true, but can these guys be solid too? I mean, we know about, Tyler, Luke Musgrave and Tucker Kraft. We know about their abilities and what they potentially could do. Ben Sims ain't bad. Brandy, that's your boy. And then Tyler Davis, special teams, we got to do that. So, not that they don't have any competition, but they might be good at what they do too. Up until this point. But yeah, Brandy's right. Brandy's mostly right all the time. You would have rather kept Jordy Nelson over Jimmy Graham? I mean, yeah, hindsight's 2020. Jordy still went to Oakland. He didn't tear it up, but he had a few memorable games. I'm like, oh, Jordy trying to do something. He had 2 or 3 good games. I mean, so 2 or 3 good games in Oakland at the time probably turned into 6 or 7 good games with the Packers at least. We do it better over there. Yeah, like Brandy said, but I'm sure they brought competition in somehow, some way, undrafted guys. But yeah, maybe those guys are just good. Absolutely. That's where I'm at. Sims, Musgrave, Davis, and Kraft. That's exactly where I'm at. And again, injuries happen. Sims is a pass catcher too now. Sims could catch the ball. Sims could catch the ball. We seen him catch a touchdown last year. He can run routes. Okay. So, and again, with Musgrave and Tucker Kraft so far in their careers, obviously, until we don't see it, I ain't gonna call them injury prone yet. But they missed a few games. We'll love to see Lloyd in a jet sweep role, as well as Reed and Melton. That's the thing, Joe. See, when I tell you Matt LaFleur can finally run his offense, when we first got this new deal with Christian Watson, Romeo, and all that, Watson was the sweep guy, the jet sweep guy, to the point where they start knowing he's going to get the ball. Then we had to give it to Lazard. Can Lazard do it? No. Can Bo Melton do it? Yes. Can Jaden Reed do it? Yes. Can Christian Watson do it? Yes. Can Marshawn Lloyd do it? Yes. It's like, interchangeable. Now, when a motherfucker running by, you don't know who's going to get the ball. You really don't. So that's why I cannot wait to see. Again, we haven't had a roster like this. Now Matt LaFleur really knows what he has. It was just last year. He had one training camp with these guys under there, had to go into a year with a new quarterback. Bro was still figuring shit out. And he started cooking at the end. So you got to think like, bro, this offense is going to be, I think it's the right time for this offense because obviously we don't know yet, but the defense might take a few games, right? To really it's a brand new defense, brand new coaching staff. I don't know. It depends on the classroom, how these guys grasp the playbook. I don't know, but we got to get them a couple games. But yeah, offense should really carry us seriously early in the year. We got the guys. Shout out to Cheddarhead. Have I seen the prices to the Rams Packers game? Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't trip, because we make money every day. You make money every day, and any amount of money, it don't take away from them moments. Like every Packer game I done went to, I didn't even think about the money now. I'm just happy that I went there. I'm happy that I got film of Jordy Nelson catching a touchdown or Devontae catching a touchdown. Sometimes money, it don't even matter, bro. It's about the moments too. So I don't really care, especially with certain shit. Like when it comes to weed, I don't really care how much I spend on it. Shit. When it comes to food, I don't really care how much I spend on it because shit, I love it and I'm going to enjoy it. So, it is what it is. And then, you just got to know the game. The Packers are a very popular team. They move around a lot. They're always the hot ticket. I look at tickets every year to go to games every year, and they always are, we travel well. We are just the greatest franchise. So you're going to have to pay a little bit more to see the greatness. So, yeah, whatever it is, I'm paying. I put the shit on credit. Yes, definitely Watson too. Definitely Watson too, Joe. Wicks is my year 3 breakout guy. Adams releases hard to master. I mean, they it's a little different, similarities. They don't just have a carbon copy like blueprint, the same thing, but you can see similarities. Devontae kind of has a hop. He hops a little bit. Wicks, he plants his feet, but a little different. Love is about to get paid $250 million. Hey, Pam. Pam Chatterhead, pay him now. Shit. Hey, give him a bonus. Give him what you need to give him, bro. At this point, 25 is damn near a 10-year investment. So it really don't matter. And again, the top motherfucker getting paid is only going to be the top motherfucker getting paid for like 2 weeks till somebody else gets paid. So we'll be fine, man. We'll figure it out. We'll be fine. We are fortunate to have all these contract situations to where right now and at least next year, we should be safe with this offense, right? At least for the next 2 years, we should be safe with this offense, bro. Hitting on all cylinders before we have to pay somebody, let somebody go. And even with that, we're in a good situation. Love needs to get paid so the true hero, Kenny, yes, Clark gets his. Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't know. I felt a little uneasiness about Kenny Clark too within the chat and within Packer fans. I don't know if y'all just see the writing on the wall and you guys are believing the Packer way and how we don't give out the third contract, this and that. But again, Goot said already, uh, Kenny is in a different situation. There's always exceptions. You feel me? Why? Kenny was the youngest player ever drafted at the time he was drafted. So he's a younger whatever age he is or whatever years he's been in the league. That's number one. And then what devastating injuries have we seen Kenny deal with? Nothing massive. So I think we could get him on a nice deal, team friendly deal. Give him a little something, maybe incentive later, like we did Preston. Hey, you get 8 sacks, then we'll give you this. Well, shit. Hey, Kenny might get him 8 sacks. Definitely going to the game at SoFi. It's in your backyard. How do you get the flights, tickets, and hotels for the Dolphins Packers Thanksgiving game? Oh man, well, you just got your work cut out there, bro. You ought to know somebody in Miami. I remember a couple years ago, it was a Christmas one. I looked those up. I'm like, oh no, not happening, not happening. But yeah, and you said SoFi is in your backyard. Well, shit, that's my backyard too, bro. Shit, we neighbors, and I will be there too, bro. I will be there. Everybody, we gonna meet by the river over there. Early before the game, everybody who gonna be at the game at SoFi, we gonna meet in front of the river, take a picture of some shit. I don't know. I might interview y'all. I don't know what's going on. See a world where we keep 3 tight ends. Would not be shocked if we keep an extra lineman or Emmanuel Wilson. I don't think we're gonna keep Emmanuel Wilson. I don't. Nor do I think anybody's gonna pick him up. So, we gotta Lloyd gotta be there. I think it's gonna be 4 tight ends, Joe. I think it's gonna be 4. The exact 4 Brandy named. I think that's how it's gonna go. We gonna keep 4, bro. We got to. Special teams too, bro. Special teams, bro. Gotta have somebody out there. You delve into the Lawrence contract. It is not anything true, but the actual price. Expect loves to be similar, but the structure will be vastly different. Absolutely. We talking about Russ Ball, kick the can down the road. Or look at everybody else's contract. Okay, we'll load this heavy early and then in the back pay them less. Or we're loaded back heavy and then pay them this early. Like there's so many different ways. That's why I said we do not operate like the Jacksonville Jaguars. If you look at historically, they're a fairly new team, obviously. I mean, compared to us, but still, like this whole time in their whole existence, they still haven't figured it out. So of course they're going to give away contracts and do shit like this. But I told people that has nothing to do with us. And Gutekunst is, hey man, this is my price. This is what I feel from what I'm looking at. It might be a little hardball. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta like that from a GM. Why? Because we would have paid more for Claypool, more than Goot wanted to, and it probably wouldn't have worked out. Maybe it would have because everything in Green Bay is different. But even with Darren Waller, this motherfucker retiring, like I'm just glad those 2 deals didn't work, and it's because Goot was being stout. Definitely gonna meet up, and we're gonna smoke up. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, and we're gonna drink up. I'm there, bro. So yeah, I'll be. I mean, obviously, I'm trying to get there early, but like, hour before kickoff, bro. Just be out there chilling, hanging out in the front, bro. What about the fullback Pearson? I mean, I guess he kind of has to make it to a certain extent, but again, that'll be probably a special teams kind of deal. But I don't know about that one. And then, like, when the last time LaFleur don't even really use fullbacks like that. More like, we didn't have DeGraw there. Like, I don't know. 3 call-ups for a practice squad guy before being forced to sign to the 53. It's only 3? I thought it went up. I thought it went up. But yeah, that is bullshit. You could do 3 call-ups in goddamn 3 weeks. If a motherfucker twink his ankle, you think he gonna play the next week? Oh no, I'm not playing. Then he come out, oh no, I'm not playing. That's 3 weeks there. So that is bullshit. I thought they gave us an extra one though, hopefully. Or extra two. I thought it was 6, but I could just be just stupid. Dylan is a version of Pearson. Absolutely not. I mean, you think that he can do some of the same things, but is he going to be asked to do the same things? No, he's going to be asked to be AJ Dillon, what he has been for us, which is a solid running back. I don't know how good he could play that fullback role. I've never seen it. You know, I would love a fullback. Yeah, it's been a while. When was the last like real deal one? I mean, it ain't John Kuhn, right? Who else was like? We ain't again. We've been using DeGuara. We've been using, so hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. So yeah, that's why I'm thinking about that, Joe. That's why I'm thinking about that. But we about to get up out of here, y'all, man. Happy Friday. You guys have a good weekend, man. I'll see y'all on Monday. I appreciate the love and support for sure. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Who, the offensive lineman, if I'm not mistaken? But yeah, man, we're gonna get up out of here. Shout out to my boy Joe, man, Northern Cali, man. Brandy Lewis, the best. Shout out to Cheddarhead. Thanks for coming through. Dave's Garcia, thanks for coming through. Shout out to Miscellaneous in the replay gang. If I forgot about you, I didn't forget about you. Shout out to TR. Shout out to Packers Kingdom. Shout out to Von Lee. Shout out to Jared Reyes. Turtles in the building, per usual. Shout out to my boy Turtles, man. And again, Blake 22. Shout out to my boy Blake 22. And on that note, I'm getting out of here. Hey, good weekend, though, y'all. I'll see y'all Monday. We'll have something else to talk about. Hopefully not the contract.